So basically I'm looking to buy a drone and I need to know if the parts are compatible. Hey Marco, I had a question. I wanted to buy this newbie drone, but I got it with no receiver, and I'm gonna buy a DSM receiver because I know the stock comes with the Free Sky receiver transmitter, but I only have a DX6E, and I was wondering if I can pair this, bind this to this receiver and onto the drone. And then also, how can I, this one doesn't have a cable to push it in and then put it onto the computer to program it, so I don't know how that would work, if it'll work. Do you know? Finally he got back to me and he said yes, this receiver is compatible, so I made the purchase. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get into the real. This is the report. We have a newbie drone, a charger, a receiver, batteries, and the extra props. So I went ahead and bought the Acro B BEEBRAIN brushless drone, and here it is, flashing right in front of my face. Get a picture of that. So here's the drone that I am unraveling in the video. Put that aside. Look what I got. I'm in the club now. What's up? I got a lanyard, bro. When you have a yellow one of these, is when you know you're a drone pilot. Where's my remote? Watch this. Bam! Anyways, this is my transmitter. No way, this is the receiver. This thing is tiny. I only bought one battery. It's $7. That's crazy. I thought it was 4 for $7. Anyways. Whoa! Here it is. Dun dun dun. Let's just plug it in. After unraveling, I was surprised that the receiver was tiny. I did only order one battery for $7, which is insane. And I did want to just plug it and fly it already, so I did, but it doesn't work like that. You gotta go through flight beta. Woohoo! This is sick! Whoa! I feel like a little kid right now. This is way too much fun. Look at all these lights, bro. You don't know how much I love lights growing up. I had those little lights you put on your fingers, little ring lights. This is what this reminds me of. This is awesome. Look at this. This is epic. I'll be soldering this and flying it. Alright, Marco, I have a question. I got my drone. Is this black? Negative is black wire, red wire, and this S is yellow wire. And then I believe it's these ones right here that I'm connecting. So I have soldered in the past, but I have never done it by myself, and I need to make sure this is the correct way to connect it. Prepping the wires. Trying to get that clear.
Why aren't you going to show them your supplies?
I am using strippers, wire strippers.
And we also have these cool
tweezers.
And now what?
We got the receiver and our soldering iron.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Put my solder on my receiver to get ready to put it on the wires. I think that's pretty good. Let's do the wires now. This is the fun part. So I have that soldered now. We got black on negative, red on plus, and yellow on signal. So once you have your receiver on, now we gotta connect it to Betaflight, and this is where I hardcore ask Marco questions, because I have no idea what Betaflight is. I know what it is, never used it. So for example, I'm going up on and down on my throttle, and what moves is the pitch. So you're saying I'm in mixing and I'm moving it around, and I'm not seeing any switching. I'm not sure. So what you want to do at this point is make a new class. I was actually doing it wrong. I was on my airplane mode. So let's say this was airplane and you have to make a new class. So you're going to go down to system setup and forget the airplane. Like I was on the Cub. So you forget it and you make a new model. And on that model it'll set up when you select a multi-rotor model, which is my multi. Once you make it a multi-rotor model, this system will automatically transfigure onto Betaflight. So throttle will be throttle and roll will be roll on your sticks, and nothing would be backwards. So after getting the channel mapping figured out, I noticed my motors were all not working, so I had to figure that out. So this is what I did. So the reason my motors weren't spinning was because my throttle was above the range, and it really specifically says on here go 1000 to 2000. I was at 1100 thinking I was underneath or at 1000, so you actually have to be below 1000 for your motors to arm. So when you go to modes, you can have your arm, you can arm it and it'll function. And when you go to test your motors, right, you can test it using your master here. Let's enable that. Let's see if it'll spin. Well, you do gotta have a battery, so that's another thing. You gotta test it with the battery when you go to test your motors. Go for it.
Ready?
It is working now. Go slow. Okay, we got a battery. Is it supposed to only, I'm doing it with the computer. Now stop, let go. Now if we do the controls, it's also supposed to go because it's not going on the control. But it is bound because it's green. So I'm here on Betaflight. I set my switch and it's clicking right. But it's still like right there, it's disabled supposedly. Okay, I'm gonna flip the switch. And I go, or if I go slide the bar, still not. Slide the bar. Before I put on the goggles, I wanted to ask if all this was correct. I got it 1500s. Throttle's at 1100. I think you might be right because I'm getting right here. It says throttle switch. So let me see. I'm gonna try to do what you said. How low am I going? You said a 900. Oh, I'm supposed to be on 1000. I'm so dumb. It says it right there in my brain. Watch it work now. Watch. It's gonna work. 1000, not 11. You might not know what I did to lower that number. So what you do is you go into control setup. You go into travel. You want to go to sub trim. And right here has altitude. That's going to be your throttle. What you want to do is slide that in the negative direction and it'll go less. It'll go from, I had it 1100 down. You just keep sliding this altitude, just keep going until it goes. You can see on your screen that it'll go down or it'll go up, and you just accommodate for that. I'm gonna keep it at where it was. So Marco just sent me this in the mail. We got another little cage, and here we got the Fat Shark Recon goggles, and we're gonna test them. Thank you, Marco. Dang! He got me heck of batteries. Now I'm gonna be flying all day. Thanks again. Thanks again. And what is this? Oh, AIAA stickers. What's up? I'm gonna be tagging things now. This is the moment of truth. Right here. Okay. Well, what am I doing? Okay. Battery. Battery's in. We say we accept the risks. We flick the switch. And it's not. Come on. Oh my god, that was scary. Did you guys see that? Why is it going out so crazy though? Alright, so it's orange, but all the motors are different. Like, they're at different rates. How do I get it to be all at the same level because they're freaking out. I can't flick the switch and hold it right now to show you. Show you anyways and flick it. Watch this. Ah! Go down. That was crazy. See, we got it to flick now. Yeah, I need to get it to be the same. So I went to this mode. I took off everything. I go to motors and it looks like it's working. Let's see if I can show you. So I'm gonna flick the switch. So I flick that on and I'm gonna flick my control switch. And it looks pretty steady. I'm trying to hold it pretty level. And that's that. I have nothing on. It looks pretty good. Oh. What was happening was that I was on angle mode and the motors on the front were they were blasting because they wanted to level out. So what you do is just go on regular JOMA where it's all limb. You control it all yourself. And that way all the motors, even though you're at any angle, they'll be the same speed until you switch it on your control. So you just keep it on normal, just normal. Just don't do any modes. And test it that way, then you can add your angle mode, your turtle mode like I did. You're about to see the one hand first test flight right here. And that's all I'm going because I got one hand on the control. Let's do it again. Freak it or what? Here it goes, total newbie pilot right here. Gotta be on acro mode or on angle mode, you see. Total noob right there. Oh, thank you so much, Marco, for helping me so out for the past whole heck of a days. Oh my god, this stressed me out so much. I was like, come on, I'm trying to get it to fly. Go, go. I wanted to fly right when I got it. I plugged in the battery and I was like, oh, is it flying? It's not gonna fly. Had to go through Betaflight. Marco showed me how to newbie drone on Betaflight. It took me all through step by step. Thank you so much again, Marco. And finally I'm here flying my mini whoop drone with my DX6E controller. God, finally got it. He even let me borrow some Recon Fat Shark goggles. So you know I'm getting the full FPV experience right here once I get my homework done. Ah, thank you. I'm so excited. Let's go! Let's go! In response, Marco told me to practice so we can race, so I told him we are racing. I am super excited. You know we're gonna race. I'm already ready. I'm not doing homework. I'm practicing my drone skills. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta do homework. But thank you so much again, Marco, for getting me set up with this guy and finally get to fly. I'm gonna practice so we can race. Let's do this. Ever since I got it to work, I have not stopped flying it. I've gone through batteries. Oh my god, I'm trying to go again, but it's charging. I gotta wait, and this one still got to charge as well. When you go through your batteries, you're already looking to buy more. I'm about to buy the 8-pack of batteries for $50. That's crazy. Alright guys, you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if this helped you in any way. This was my experience from total newbie to flying every day. This is a week later from me, after me setting it up, so I've been flying constantly, going through batteries.
Literally, every morning when I'm in the Zoom class, he has to fly it.
Like I said, I'm flying. How to get airlines out. Thanks for watching. Peace.